We have never done this before. So what better way to kick off 2026 by doing something new? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. My name is Brian, and if this is your first time watching this video, no, you're not watching some crazy person in sunglasses and a bike helmet just trying to make a video. I'm actually walking to my destination right now, so if you don't know who I am, I do videos on spiritual teachings, and the place where I love to do them usually is in the spring and the summer, because that's when I get to go to the beach and I can just absorb the energy of Mother Nature, the ocean, so that I can share the message that they're trying to bring through to all of you. So, I hope you all are comfortable. Let's begin. If you're returning back to my channel and you've been watching for a while, welcome back. It has been a very long time since my last video, and there is a very good reason for that. So let's get into story time then. So why did I stop making videos? It hit a point in which it felt like it was a chore. And this is a pattern I've noticed with many things in my life, and maybe you're noticing it as well, where the things that you used to do that bring you pleasure over time became boring, became like a routine, like I have to do this because I want the reward, not I want to do this because it's fun to me. And so that was the overarching theme when it came to making YouTube videos. It felt like I had to make a video every week or 2 weeks or whatever. Just as a routine, just as a cycle, just as a way of forcing myself to make a video to keep people engaged. So if you're wondering why I stop talking sometimes, it's because there's traffic around me, and so it gets kind of loud. I don't want it to interfere with my voice. So yes, I am technically on the road right now, but we're just almost to our destination, and it's like a small back road. Let me see if I can show you guys. You see, it's a very small road. It's like not a main road. So there's not a lot of traffic here compared to the main road. And usually I'll wait until I get to my destination before I start filming, but hello. I'll usually wait, but for some reason they called me to make the video while I was walking to my destination. So since I've never done this before, right? I know it's like a 5 or 10 minute walk from where I am to where I want to be, which is the beach where you overlook the ocean and the benches. And so usually I'll travel that small amount and then I will shoot the video. But I kind of wanted to exercise my legs after riding for like the past 20 minutes. I don't know. It has been a long time since I've been out here, okay? Like maybe 1 or 2 years. And so back to the theme of why I stopped making YouTube videos was essentially burnout. I have burned out before in the past, and so I could kind of feel like creeping in on me again. And I didn't want to repeat the whole process of like I explode and then I spend weeks in bed trying to recover. So I decided to just put a stop to it. Another part of it was I felt like making YouTube videos didn't really make a difference. Like, I didn't know whether or not I was actually impacting people, whether or not people actually watch this stuff, whether they actually learn anything, whether they actually appreciate or even find it useful. And so there were a lot of questions, a lot of doubts, a lot of answers that I still haven't found yet. And so I decided I'm gonna take a break from YouTube. I'm gonna take a break from just doing things and just live my life day to day. And when the time comes for me to get back to it, if ever, then I will. So I honestly didn't really have much intent to come back. And there were times in the past, between 1 to 2 years ago when I stopped, and now when I'm making this one, where I did try to make YouTube videos, but then again it felt really forced. And then recently, one of you left a comment on my video asking when I would ever come back, when my next video would be. And it just so happens that that message was about 1 or 2 weeks ago, and now the weather is starting to get warmer. So I figured, why not? Since I am going to the beach anyway, and it has been a while, maybe I'll try to make a video again and see what pans out of it. See what I've learned, what more wisdom I have to share with all you. So here's the message that I got from walking on the road. You don't have to wait until you're at your destination before you want to do what it is that you want to do. Like I said before, right? I used to wait until I was comfortable, until I was at the benches, which are just up ahead. Actually, before I go on the message, let me show you the view. So this is what you see as you're walking towards your destination. There's a big trench here, but basically you see the oceans over there, mountains, the sky, the path that's leading towards your own personal slice of peace and serenity. And so that's why I wanted to make the video while I was walking towards the beach. Because it's always when your destination is just in sight and it's looming over the horizon. And as you're approaching it slowly, you really want to slow down. You don't want to rush towards your destination, the ending outcome. It doesn't feel as good, it doesn't taste as good. There's a lot of times where it's just like in the past, and even now sometimes, I get so caught up in, oh, I want to be at the end. I want to be at the finish line so that I can get this over with. I can rest, I can take a break, I can drink water or eat something or, enjoy myself. Because the journey has been long and grueling. And that journey could be maybe you're working or you're at work or, I don't know. You're doing something that you don't really particularly enjoy. You don't really enjoy the moment. That's why you're just like, I want to be at my destination, not where I am right now. But you kind of want to capture the journey, because the journey, the best analogy I have of this is, so I think my video got cut off. Well, we are here now at our destination. And what an amazing destination it is. Let's see what the view looks like today. You can see the ocean is... The river is pretty active right now. It's funny, just before I got here, I got a phone call from my family member asking if I want to go to lunch. So if I had said yes, I'd pretty much interrupt my entire trip up until now, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy this. So if there's a message that you really want to get out of that, it's you're just at your destination, you're just about to see the payoff on whatever it is that you want to, whatever the payoff may be. Something or somewhere, the universe may try to interrupt you. It will give you a choice. Do you really want to reach your destination? Or do you want to take a detour? And there's no good answer to that, because we're all different. For me, I didn't need. So maybe that's what you should focus on. What do you need? I need my alone time. I need to come to the beach. I need the ocean. I know this because I've been plugged up at home for the past how many months. It has been getting very, very hectic at home. And I needed this little break, away from everything, away from it all, away from people, away from the city, away from my old routine. Pretty good fish. So that's why I'm out here. So I can kind of deflate and release all the pent up stuff that really can't be released when you're stuck in the cycle that you are in. I've talked about this topic so many times, so I'm not going to go into it, but basically, if you need a vacation, take a vacation. Your body will thank you. Your mental health will thank you. There are ducks in the river right now. And this is a really fast-moving river, okay? I've never seen ducks in the river. I don't even know if you'd be able to see them if I. So like there's two ducks like right there. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe if you like zoom in. Anyway, they're just kind of floating by. They're just going with the flow. Going with the wind. They're not really resisting the current. Because they know that they can't. Because they know they can't. The river, the current is so strong that it's going to carry you wherever it is that it wants to carry you. So if you're facing something in your life where it feels like... So I think this is the message that's trying to come through. You're gonna encounter... If your life is like a current, so think of your life as a path, and along that path, at some point, you're gonna see like this river current that's in front of you. And then in that moment, you have a decision to make. Do you want to jump into the current and go wherever it wants to take you? Or do you want to back out? Because it's like jumping into the ocean. Once you jump into the ocean, the water currents are going to be so powerful that they're just going to suck you out, and they're going to take you wherever they want to take you. And you're not going to be able to fight against it. And then so when that happens, you're going to have to just tolerate the ride. Whether you want to be there or not. If you're ever faced with needing to make a decision, and you're just like, I don't know what to do, right? I don't know whether or not I should take the offer. I don't know whether or not I should say yes or no. Just don't do anything. Just take the time to kind of think about it. You don't have to jump headfirst into whatever it is that you're about to do. You can take your time, take a step back before you enter the water and just kind of prepare yourself. And ask yourself internally, is this aligned with me? Is this what I really want, or is this... Or am I doing this to try to please someone else? If you're like me, you're probably a people pleaser. Because I was raised that way. I was raised to put the needs of other people first. And so, in order for me to just do the things that I want to do, is very... there's a lot of guilt and shame that goes around putting my own needs first. Because it's like, well, if I don't help the other person, then they are gonna drown, right? It's like you see a person, a man in the water, and he's like asking for help. He's like, help, I need help, I'm gonna drown. And you're on the shore, you're safe. And he's asking you like, I need help. If you jump, the thing is, if you jump in, well, the thing is that at first you're gonna think about, okay, I need to save this person. So you're gonna focus only on, I need to save this person, I need to help this person. But you don't think about, how am I going to actually save him without hurting myself in the process? Because if you jump in the water and he's getting sucked out by a really strong current, chances are the same thing is going to happen to you. And then so now, instead of just one person who's in trouble, now there's two people. So why would you put yourself in that position? You don't get anything out of it. There's no benefit to it. It is in times like that in which your emotions may try to override your logic that you need to rely on cold hard logic and simply ask, what do I get from helping this person? Or what do I get? What is the benefit from taking this leap forward? Lot of boats today. There's another one on the horizon just there. What was I saying again? Something to do with choices. Yes. What is the benefit of what it is that you want to do? So if I jump in and I save this guy, right? I'm going to be a good person. What about the perspective that if you jump in and save this person, you're going to be an idiot? You're not a good person, you're an idiot. You're a gullible idiot. And that may sound harsh. But the truth is, the person who you help may not be grateful for what it is that you're doing. If you are going to do something, make sure you're doing it because you internally want to do it. I came to the beach because I really wanted to do it. I made this video because it is convenient for me to do so, since I am going to the beach anyway, and it has been a long time. So that's kind of how I run my life now. Is that I do things in a convenient manner. So what I mean by this is, if I'm going to the beach, right, I can also make a video. It's very convenient for me because it's on the way. I don't have to go out of my way to do it. If I need to do chores in the city and I'm going towards the grocery store, it's convenient for me to make a stop maybe at the bank or something because it's on the way. And so that allows me to do what it is I need to do without having to force it. Especially now, since my energy is more limited, I can't necessarily force things as easily as I could in the past. So in the past, if I needed to get something done, I could force myself to just do it. Ignore what my body was telling me, ignore my energy, ignore my mind. I was just like, I'm lazy today, I don't really want to go all the way out there just to complete this task. Now I can't really do that because I know if I do that, I'm going to suffer for the next few days. My energy is going to... Hello, Mr. Doggy. Yes. When I come here, the dogs like to when I come to the beach, the dogs like to attack me when I'm sitting on the bench. It's cute. Oh no, he's coming back. Oh no, he's running away. Well, that dog is full of energy. Pleasant surprises and synchronicities. So there's always going to be pleasant surprises when you're on the right path. You're not going to expect them. Like a dog saying hello to you. So I'm at the right place, I'm at the right time. I'm at the beach and it is where I'm supposed to be. The energy that I'm surrounded by right now, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is the right choice. This is the right place. This is the right environment to foster good growth. So basically, when I'm cooped up in the house, I don't feel like I'm growing, right? I feel like I'm being stifled. Out here, I feel like I can be free. I can feel like I can be my true authentic self. And the thing is, it's going to be difficult for you to be your authentic self if you're always surrounded by people who want you to not be authentic. They want you to be someone else. Because being your authentic self doesn't necessarily serve other people. If you're truly authentic to who you are, the only person that serves, mainly, the main person that's going to serve is yourself. Imagine if tomorrow you're just like, I'm going to 100% be my authentic self. Your boss comes and says like, hey, I have a task for you. And you're just like, nah, I don't feel like it, I'm lazy. I'll do it maybe, I don't know, when I feel like it. Your boss is going to lose his shit. So it doesn't serve him. But that's what you kind of need to do if you want to maintain your happiness. Sometimes you have to, I don't want to say sometimes you have to be an asshole. But sometimes you have to look at your identity, what you've become, and ask yourself, basically, if I maintain this identity around the people, around certain people, they'll be happy, they'll be content. But the minute I don't maintain the identity, then they start getting angry, or they start getting, I don't know, negative, or you start sensing resistance. That is a signal from the universe that maybe it's time to let go. So that's also kind of why I didn't come to the beach for so many years. I don't know how long it's been, 1 or 2 years. The last time I came here, I actually expended too much energy because I went all the way to the other ocean when my body was telling me I should have gone home. So I kind of regretted that. And so I needed to kind of rest. And so that memory stayed in my head. And it's just like, I don't really want to go to the beach because the last time I went there, something bad happened. So that's also kind of why I had to make the trip today, to override that memory and replace it with a good one. Because that's how the human psychology works. We remember the last memory or the last encounter that we had. So it's kind of important to replace your old memory, if it's bad, with a new one that's positive, to reinforce the pathways in your brain that, you know, it's okay, it's safe. Kind of like why people jump into a relationship so quickly, right? They're just like, oh, my past relationship was bad, so I'm gonna try to reinforce the memory by forcing it to get into a new relationship that's hopefully better. But then I would not recommend you do that when it comes to relationships, because usually if you failed in the past, it's probably because there's a lesson to learn, and either you learned it or you didn't learn it. And if you didn't learn it, then you're going to jump into your next relationship, and it's also going to end in disaster because you didn't properly think about what it is that you needed that led to the failure. It could be that you picked the wrong partner. Their personality type, who they were, their mindset, thoughts, beliefs, energy could have been a wrong fit, and that's why it failed. Because you didn't take the time to reflect and ask yourself, okay, why did this happen? Why did it succeed, or why did it fail? So like, for example, I don't normally get tackled by dogs like that unless I come to the beach, unless I come here. So that situation will never happen to me unless I'm out here. And it seems to happen a lot when you're out here. It's interesting. Maybe opportunities work the same way for you and me. If you're not getting the opportunities that you want, maybe you're just in the wrong place. Maybe you need to jump into the ocean and let the currents carry you to wherever you need to be. And then from there, see what happens. All right, I think that's enough for me. I'm going to spend the rest of my day enjoying this ocean. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life as well. Take care, everyone. I don't know when my next video will be.